In the upcoming match of Age of Empires 2, we have the formidable DauT, a master tactician playing as the Malians with an elo of 2,569. His opponent, Overtaken, playing as the Cumans with an elo of 2,503, seems to have a slight disadvantage. My calculations predict a swift victory for DauT, as Overtaken will most likely be, well, overtaken in no time.
Got this. So DauT's gone with a Drush here. We'll see if Will Smith can help the Drush knock down one of these Palisades. No, that did literally nothing. I don't know why. I'll have to work on adding that next time. Well, Steve. Kind of wish you could just cast the whole game at this point. I'd way rather hear what Steve has to say about this. Well, on the right, we have 3 men with bats hitting what appears to be a structure that another lady is repairing with a hammer in front of a giant broccoli bush. Bet on DauT. Like all of your friends are doing. There are 200 to 1 odds against Overtaken. 200 to 1 odds. Bruh. You're the only one, literally the only one betting on DauT. Got him. I hate I hate when I'm trying to knock down a tent with a baseball bat and suddenly turns into a stone building. Hey, I am surprisingly against that as well, Sharper guy. This one time, I was beating on this garage door with a hammer, and then the hammer turned into a pair of handcuffs, and I was inside of a car. It was bullshit. I think you just described getting arrested, Lubov. No. See, because after that, me and the guy that was driving smoked this giant blunt I had in my backpack, and then he dropped me off at my house. That's sure. I can't. That might have actually. I can't tell if that actually happened or not. DauT's up to feudal age, and he's at doing 25 pop. Bribery works well. Oh. I don't know about that. Maybe wherever Lubov had that interaction. That's a cliff. This is also a cliff. They are close enough to each other to be significant in the forming what could be the world's greatest cliff defense known to mankind. (2024) cliff review. The cliff is large. It has a bend in it. The bend could be seen both as a feature and as a detriment. This one is longer, but unfortunately is right up against the edge of the map. Again, feature or detriment. Neither one of them ideally suited in between the 2 players in the middle of the map, but one is center adjacent. DauT's losing this. He is. Why? Is it because he has 500 more res, or is it 7 less vills against the Cubans? Those are both not great. His militia did next to nothing. No feudal damage to Cumans. Yeah, he forced the tower. Look at that tower. DauT's plan was Drush FC, so maybe his follow-up is going to... it's going to be Cav Archers? Cav Archers? It's DauT, so probably Cav Archers. There's a reason that every game used to have Cav Archers in it. This looking highly Cav Archer-like to me. Let me tell you. Because he's not made any archers at all. And he is getting fletching. And he has 2 ranges. Malians get that extra infantry attack or pierce armor per age, so now these militia have 3 pierce armor. Cav archers. Interesting. What they don't get is free bodkin. You got bodkin. University? University and no, he's gonna add TCs. Okay. Interesting. So he's gonna rely on doing some early damage with Cav archers. Even though he has no thumb ring and no ballistics. It'd definitely be irritating. I don't know about any kind of serious damage though. We're not even hitting the vills most of the time. I like the Cav Archer play. I think it needed to be even more. I think this should have been a town center in ballistics. And I don't even know how you would squeeze thumb ring out of this. He's trying to keep the res collected down on red. Force villager idle time here. And then regroup and have an army that you can mass up and maybe throw something in front of and do extra DPS. Red is going to go skirms to defend, I think. And the Malians, you know, it's just a matter of time till they add a stable. They get Farimba, which gives them +5 attack and imp. So eventually they're probably going to be going into knights or camels against, especially against the Cumans. Yeah, worker efficiency for red at 60%. Now we're picking some vills off. 12 vills behind. We added a 3rd TC before red will, so makes me want to try this the next time I'm against the Cumans. One issue for DauT is transitioning off the Cav Archers will be necessary for sure. They don't get bodkin, or pardon me, they don't get bracer in Imperial Age, so upgrading these kind of stops in castle. They get everything except Parthian and Bracer. Yeah, they're fine in Castle Age. They even get Thumb Ring. In Imp against the Cumans. Well, against the Cumans. Cumans also lack Bracer. But they also get Kipchaks. How you doing, Mr. Fluffy Bonnie? We're just ranging around. You know? I don't know what that means. I think pretty sure rang is what you do to that dish towel after you're done cleaning your dishes. You rang it out. Get all the disgusting goo out of it. Overtaken's a goal in Cav Archers as well. The issue with that, well, actually we already have 10. 3 ranges versus the 2 of DauT. There is a ballistics factory in, but no sign of ballistics. We're going cam off for casting. Every time I go cam off, I do a much better job casting for some reason. Sometimes you need like gaps in talking, and when you're like have a cam on you when you're casting and you're just sitting there saying nothing, it doesn't work as good as when there's units on screen. Pretty close in Vils. DauT has the significant army lead. If he could like force a fight, he'd win it. Especially because his opponent hasn't had ballistics even on the way for a bit. Just take a fight, DauT. You win that. No bloodlines for DauT. That's significant. Makes their HP... Actually, DauT has less HP even though he has more units. Lion is getting involved. Alright, he's dead. Overtaken has done 0 counter damage. That's correct, Hombre Anadukin. 1500 res in deficit to DauT. Despite starting off with more Vils. And now that early town center advantage is irrelevant. An elephant named Irrelevant. An irrelevant elephant. Blue has been wearing away at DauT's Cav Archer numbers. Finally has the advantage here. Goodbye, DauT. Oh, I'm a potato. I'm announcing things backwards because I'm trying to read chat off with my side. DauT clears up Overtaken. I'm so used to DauT being red. I don't know why in my brain. That's my bad. DauT has 86 to Overtaken 77. Cav Archer numbers are 19 to 13. That's what I get for stopping to scroll and read through chat. We have Bloodlines now. Bloodlines now in for DauT. You will be the first one to pick up Wheelbarrow as well. There's such so late with the Wheelbarrow. Holy moly. Both still adding Cav Archers. Thumb Ring on the way here for Overtaken. See, if I was DauT, I'd consider splitting off a group of like 6 cav archers, trying to find some sneaky raid damage. I'd probably do actually the same, even if I was in overtaken's position. Just come around with like just a few cav archers. Ooh. DauT using the hill to try and defend against the mangoes. Mangoes! Lots of damage per second being done there. DauT is not coming away too good out of this. Lots of dead cav archers. But we will get the castle up. So DauT's going to be able to... Wow, we're going to drop a forward DC. On top of that, Red won't know that's... Well, actually, the tower gives line of sight on that. But really forward TC from DauT. Overtaken with the cav archer numbers now, and remembering upgrades a little later than DauT, and with like 23 less vills at this point, 120 to 97 here for overtaken. Another TC going down from DauT. Pressure from overtaken would be great. More mangonels. Let's get up to like 30. Okay, maybe not 30. DauT adding ton. Yeah, DauT's making the skirm swat. He's gonna go skirm cavalry, probably skirm cavalier. Would be my guess. He might wait to make a decision on the imp transition, but that's seems likely given we're gonna need something to deal with the mangoes. Neither of our units deal with the mangonels. Click up to imp, get more skirms out, add mangoes of our own, or again like cavalry. Like cav, you only get hussar. But you do get Farimba, so you... Cavalier. Maybe Heavy Camel? Oh yeah, Bubbly Mango. I forgot about Tigui that gives the TCs. That's the MTC. That can't possibly end badly. Not in a million years would that ever end badly. Especially not if that town center gets denied. No way would that ever happen. Well... This is a self-manufactured issue, I must say. There was no reason for this. And I don't know if DauT actually even realizes that that's his MTC. Oh no. I don't know if he realizes that's the MTC. Is this in range of his town center? If this is in range of his town center, he is not in good... Oh man. Oh man. That is not a good call from DauT. I don't know what he's doing. That's at 60%. The Rams coming in. No! DauT! DauT, what have you done to yourself? It's gonna be like, didn't I click imp? I forgot to click imp. No, you didn't. You put it in your forward downtown center team. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. He's never gonna realize he forgot to click up to imp. He's never gonna realize. He's just gonna be sitting there waiting for him to come in. Thinking, oh, I'm gonna be fine. DauT's like, man, oh no, he realized. He realized, okay. Red's gonna be imp way before DauT now. That TC and castle is one of the biggest throws I think I have ever seen in a pro game. That's insane. For no reason. A senseless, most senseless throw I've ever seen. I gotta wonder if DauT just hit the old, like, select all TCs and then Z, and then didn't pay attention to where it came in. It's not a throw yet. DauT could still come back. He needs Tigui. He needs Tigui, guys. I think he's got it. Oh, he's got it! Ooh, just a bunch of units being lost to the castle there. DauT does... DauT's res. He's got double imp res left after his imp clicking. He's gonna be able to get every upgrade he wants like 5 times over. Makes you wonder, you know. As in he should make a wonder, get it? He's got so much res. The triple castle wall, basically. What is this castle? What is this? We'll buy him some time. Ooh, Skirm's killing some cav archers here. Overtaken really hasn't done a good job of using imp to do much of anything, to be honest. He's been a little focused on getting that extra gold. Yeah, the DauT has so many castles to queue trebuchets from. It's ridiculous. I guess he has 3 or 4. Well, 3 now. 4 now? Where's the 4th one? Oh, over here. Oh. Can we remake the Inception trailer with AoE 2 sounds? I'd like to see a meme where, you know how there's the Wilhelm's... I would like to see that mod, or that, the AoE 2 scream used in movies. Yo! Go the other way with it. At some point, there it is. Yeah, there's the... I was going to say, he's going to start to make cavalry. And that will be the point at which Sub-C, aka Overtaken, dies. Outpost noise. Dude, that's incredibly cliche of you, the beekeeper. I don't think it's a heroic hussar game-saving moment, unfortunately. I think DauT's about to crush Overtaken into a giant pile of goo using his Firmba cavalry. 12 plus 7 Cavalier? My god. My god. Praise be to DauT, His Holiness. I mean, the holes in his base. We thought that DauT losing his Imp TC
I'm in danger.
would cost him the game, and instead, it did not. In fact, the very opposite. It seemed to give him a insane res bank that he struggled to even spend despite being popped, and that just was the end for Overtaken. So that actually may have worked in his favor a bit, rather than having a really tight IMPERIal time. Just kind of chillax. And if you're watching on YouTube, come over to twitch.tv/Gratzrag and watch these live casts so you can set the memes off live. And then maybe end up on a YouTube video like Broccoli.